Hundreds of angry parents protested at the state capitol today over what they call X-rated sex education in California schools. The protesters are fighting a new state law which requires schools to teach sex ed to students in middle and high school. Those schools have the option to begin the curriculum as early as elementary school. The law calls for teaching students medically accurate and age-appropriate information about sexual development, gender identity, and HIV prevention. Schools are also required to give parents the choice to opt their kids out of the courses, but a growing number of parents are expressing alarm, saying the curriculum is not age appropriate and teaches young students about topics that should be left to parents, such as homosexuality, abortion, and gender identity. A lawmaker has introduced legislation that would require school districts to post the sex ed curriculum online, but he expects it to be blocked by the Democratic-ruled legislature.
They are being pressured by the ACLU, Planned Parenthood, from my understanding, as well as the school unions on this stuff. And so, they do get, many of these, the Democrats do get a lot of money from those organizations, from my understanding. And so, there's a lot of pressure on them. So I'm not real positive that this bill is going to go.
They need to invite parents back to the table in their boardrooms. They've forgotten who the constituents are in schools, and we want to remind school boards and the Department of Ed across the state, hey, the parents have the right. If they're not going to be listened to, they're going to pull their kids from public schools, and it's going to be a mess for the entire state.
After the rally, protesters plan to voice their concerns at a Department of Education meeting. The department plans to finalize the content and framework for the sex education curriculum by May. The parents say if their concerns are not addressed, they may pull their children from public schools. A spokesperson for the California Department of Education could not be reached for comment.